keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome inside Central Cass High School in Castleton, North Dakota, here for some Region 1 basketball here tonight. We've got the Valley City Highliners and the Central Cass Squirrels going at it tonight. And Valley City, latest poll, 11th North Dakota poll coming out for Class A tonight. And Valley City receiving votes, not a top 5 team in the rankings, but receiving votes as they move up. They're on a 3-game win streak, and they look to continue that streak here on the road tonight against Central Cass, who's looking to rebound after 3 straight losses to Oak Grove, Wahpeton, and Shiloh Christian. So 3-game win streak and a 3-game losing streak heading into this game, each on the line. And we're going to see who comes out on top here tonight. Good evening and welcome inside Central Cass High School. I'm Josh Boyka with you here tonight on yourliveevent.com, presented by R&J Broadcasting and Halsted Telephone Company. We're glad you're joining us from wherever you are joining us from. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. And these teams, they faced off early in the season, about midway through. January 8th is when the first matchup took place, that one in Valley City, where the Highliners came out victorious by the score of 71-63. Tessa Olson was a big part of that game right there, and then Drew Potratz as well. So those two definitely looking for them to be a factor tonight for Valley City. And then Ava Cotton for Central Cass tonight, active player on defense. Really gets in passing lanes and can disrupt offense. And Coach Jimmy Howard for the Highliners was saying that earlier tonight that he thinks the key to winning tonight is making sure Cotton's offense doesn't get going, because she stirs the drink for them on defense, and the bonus offense they get from her, if she gets over that 10-15 point mark, that's when Central Cass can really become dangerous. We'll come back with more of our coach's comments on the Irie Insurance pregame show from Central Cass after the break.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Welcome back inside Central Cass High School here on a Monday night in North Dakota. Really good weather recently, so we haven't had to worry about any postponements of games or makeups of games from earlier in the season. So we're enjoying some regular season basketball as we're getting towards the end of the regular season. Just a couple games left for each of these teams after this one. Just one more. In fact, a week from today, Valley City with their final regular season game against Northern Cass. That'll be next Monday on February the 12th. And then for the Squirrels, they will still have 3 games to go. They'll take on Devil's Lake and then a couple games against Grafton. So those 3 games getting played in a 7-day span. That is your remaining schedules for both of these teams. 8-10 is the record for Central Cass coming into this game on a 3-game losing streak. They had an impressive win on January 25th against Northern Cass, but since that victory, they've not looked as good. Against Oak Grove, they were just outsized, really. We had that one right here. And Kaylee Newman had a good game for Oak Grove, and the size really played a difference. And Central Cass just doesn't have the size that they did when they graduated off the seniors from that championship roster from a season ago. So a much younger team, no seniors on this roster for Central Cass. So a little bit of a reload year, but they've got some really good talent coming up through their system, and we'll see that on display here tonight. Emery Holland, the junior at 5'7", Ava Cotton, and really enjoy watching her. She's got great form, confident to shoot it from anywhere on the floor. So she's definitely going to be in that starting lineup in a couple of years once some of these current juniors graduate out, and maybe even sooner, because she is just a budding prospect right now for the Squirrels. Getting to our coaches' comments here tonight. Had a chance to speak with both Jay Bachman and Jimmy Howard. Jimmy Howard's squad with the Highliners. They are 14-5 right now, like I said, receiving votes as they look to close the gap on those top 5 teams that they're chasing down right now. A 3-game win streak for the Highliners going into tonight's contest. So they look to move into one of those 5 spots. And Coach Howard said they've got to play their game tonight and get this crowd out of it early, because Central Cass, they pack this place, they get loud, and they're into their team every night. So they got to settle down and own the first few minutes of this game and take the crowd out of it a little bit. And they want to put on a lot of pressure in the backcourt tonight. So we're going to see a lot of pressure and some turnovers probably to go along with that from both sides that like to get some presses going. Ava Cotton gets a lot of her steals in the half-court offense, but then Valley City will go after it more full length of the court, as Greta Govan for the Highliners, she was a big factor in the first meeting between these two teams on January 8th. Coach Bachman said that Govan was just all over the place, getting steal after steal after steal, so they're going to have to limit her in this one. And Coach Howard saying to stop Central Cass, they're going to have to slow down Ava Cotton and Kenley Haug. Neither of them are the top scorer usually for this team, but this Central Cass squad is just very balanced. They have a lot of players that are going to be between 8 and 12 points on any given night, and then one that might break out for 20. So you just never really know where you're going to be getting it from with Central Cass. Becca Kegley, Liv Severson, Ava Cotton, Emery Holland all could be double digits in this game. Would not be surprised one bit. Then Coach Bachman saying they can't be replicating what they did last time against Valley City when they matched up in January. They dug themselves an early 17-point hole, couldn't handle the pressure, and didn't rebound that well in that game. But Central Cass, they're outsized tonight. They're going to have to get creative in how they're going to pull down the necessary amount of rebounds and box outs to win this game. Whether that's playing some more zone or changing the matchups, Bachman said. But Valley City shot the lights out the first time, dropping 71 points in that first matchup. And Bachman said they were just okay, being okay against Oak Grove. There was no inspiration from the play of anyone that night that he was seeing. So their last couple games have been better as they took some really good teams into close games late in the second half. Dropped to Wahpeton by 3. So they lost by 20 to Wahpeton on January 4th, but then going on the road, a much closer contest that they just dropped by a couple points. A disappointing loss there, but a much better played game by the Squirrels. And then Shiloh Christian, also very good squad. They lost by 13 out playing Shiloh Christian in their last game on February 3rd. We'll step aside here on our Irie Insurance pregame show, and we'll come back with our last nuggets before we get National Anthem and the tip-off from Castleton.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Let's take a look at the standings here real quick for girls Region 1A. Kindred, Valley City, Wahpeton, Northern Cass, Central Cass, Oak Grove, and Lisbon is how things shake out. So we got teams 2 and 5 in Region 1 going at it right now. So we will get back with the tip-off of this game here after our national anthem and starting lineups. This has been your Irie Insurance pregame show.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Your home for the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament at NDSCS is YourLiveEvent.com.
Stop. Hovelson skip. Richmond. This would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on Your Live Event.
For these two. Open, Buckholz, right wing three-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com starting February 9th.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
And welcome back here to Central Cass High School. Josh Boyka with you here on the call tonight. Joey Hughes on the camera for us. And let's meet the starting lineups for our contest here tonight. For the visiting Valley City Highliners, they will send out the starting lineup of 5'5" senior guard number 5, Drew Potratz. Then another starting guard, 5'9", sophomore number 10, Dakota Potratz. The 6' junior forward number 20, Greta Govan. The 5'10" senior forward number 23, Hadley Thorson, and 5'10" senior number 32, Tessa Olson. And for Central Cass here tonight, countering with their starting 5 of junior forward number 2, Becca Kegley. Sophomore guard number 3, Liv Severson. Junior forward number 11, Ava Cotton. Sophomore guard number 1, Abby Covervig. And junior guard number 24, Emery Holland. Central Cass is coached by Jay Bachman, and assisted by Travis Plant and Hannah Bresky, and the Valley City Highliners head coached by Jimmy Howard and assisted by Tara Gland. And here we go. Tipping off tonight will be Hadley Thorson and Liv Severson. On the logo, tip is 1 to Central Cass, Ava Cotton. First to touch it after the tip for the Squirrels, and we're underway. Severson putting up the early 3. Does not fall. It'll hit the top of the backboard and trickle out of bounds. Early stop for the Highliners. Valley City in the powder blue moving right to left, and there's a double dribble right there from Thorson after she got loose on the deep pass over the press. And we see a countering press right away as we expected. Going to be a lot of backcourt pressure. There's a 10-second call right there, so Central Cass not able to break the press. Wide open cut underneath, and the layup spins in. That's Drew Potratz for the first basket of the game. Wide open underneath. They didn't find Holland. She gets chased off the three-point line, and Central Cass will have to reset after not finding Holland open under the basket. Kabervig takes a drive baseline, puts up the shot, and gets the foul call. Potratz will pick up the first foul. Drew Potratz, that is. Kabervig able to knock down the first shot, looking for the early tie. And that's 2 for 2 for Abby Kabervig, and a good start per normal for Central Cass at the free throw line. Against Oak Grove, they shot 17 of 21 at the free throw line. They had made 15 straight at one point. Potratz surveys the floor. Comes Dakota Potratz right down Main Street and lays it in with the left hand. And Valley City is just leaving Holland open on the other end of the floor, really pressing up hard. Holland is just sitting down there, and that time the pass gets through, and she steps back to knock down the three. Right back the other way, there goes Dakota Potratz with another two. Good pace to this one early. And again, Holland is just standing under the basket. They don't find her this time, though. Severson, a good first step to the baseline and scores. She can get hot in a hurry. We saw her make 3 straight baskets on 3 straight possessions against Oak Grove in that game to really fuel that run that made things close in that game for a while. Here comes Severson. Puts on the brakes. Now Holland into traffic, and she falls to the floor. Here comes Tessa Olson. Jay Bachman was worried about her getting hot from downtown. There's another shot from downtown, and that was the other player he wanted to keep off the three-point line, Drew Potratz. Holland, another open corner three. This one no good. Kegley secures an offensive rebound. Free throw jumper, Cotton falls off. Stays with Central Cass. Drew and Dakota Potratz accounting for all 9 of Valley City's points. There's a steal from Greta Govan. Coach Bachman was worried about that too. Govan leads their team in steals. Severson dribbling through a double team, finds Kegley, and she scores point blank under the basket. 9 apiece here on the Bank North scoreboard. Severson walls up once, and then the second time they're going to get her for a foul. Didn't look like anything changed, but it's going to be an N1 opportunity after the nice finish. It'll be Katie Burchill to the line. Freshman makes good on the three-point play. And that's 3 early bench points for the Highliners. Cotton takes a drive, pulls up short, and then gets blocked. The length of Olsen guarding the inbound pass forces a lob out to Kabervig up top. Good set play out of bounds. Cotton's shot is off target. Kabervig with the follow. Copperbig inserted into that traditional starting lineup for Central Cass midway through the season. Aspen Preen had been starting, but Preen has now been coming off the bench, which she's had some good production from there, so a good tweak in the Central Cass lineup right there by Coach Bachman, as Copperbig off to a good start with 4 points in the opening quarter. Burchill will go to the free throw line again. Three for three at the free throw line for Burchill, 5 points. A near travel at half court with a block underneath. That one was blocked by Dakota Potratz. A double on the back and a timeout called by Jimmy Howard. And that'll bring us to our first break of the action tonight, 14-11. Valley City on top in the first.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Some good up and down action here in the first quarter. That timeout brought to you by Cass County Mutual. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policy holders. Near basket underneath there. That was Burchill aggressive off the bench. She's already got 5 points, had a nice look, but couldn't convert. Ava Cotton has to go fishing under the bleachers to retrieve that ball, but under 3 minutes to go, she pulls it out, and Central Cass can get to work on offense now. Severson thinking about the deep three behind the Cotton screen. Takes a drive, goes to the corner. Copperbig with four early points, chased off the three-point line. Mid-range shot, too strong. Dakota Potratz with the rebound. Playing catch in the back. Olsen, corner three, off target, offensive rebound by Burchill, and a tie-up from Kegley. Ball stays on this side of the floor with Valley City. Kenley Haug will check in for the first time tonight, as well as Aspen Preen. Three-point shot up and good. The sharpshooter, Drew Potratz, 8 points in the first quarter. Her second made three already. Andrew Potratz will pick up the foul. That's her second, and she will have to come out now. Madison Anderson will get her first action tonight. The sophomore checking in off the bench. Drew Potratz to the bench in foul trouble. Kegley tries to sneak a bounce pass underneath, leads to a jump ball between Preen and Anderson. Both of them in the game off the bench within the last minute. Largest lead of the game on either side. It's a 6-point advantage for Valley City as we have another whistle. Katie Burchill picks up the foul for a hold, and we'll do it again. Severson tries to feed the cutting Aspen Preen, but that was defended well by Anderson. Big difference in size on the floor right now in favor of Valley City. They only have a couple players on this entire roster that are not 5'8" or taller. Central Cass doesn't really have anyone over 5'9". Doesn't matter for Ava Cotton, though. She's doing the work underneath. Offensive rebound with the positioning, count the basket and the foul. First foul on Greta Govan tonight. And Cotton makes good on the free throw. Olsen driving baseline, gets cut off. Fires a pass to Anderson. Potratz for Govan and a foul on Kegley. Be the 4th team foul on Central Cass. Both teams with 4. Olsen from 3. Long distance shot from the right corner, and that's the 3rd three-point make of the quarter for the Highliners. Cotton inside feeds Kegley. Her pass is deflected and stolen away. Olsen gets the lane and gets the 2 for 1 while she's at it. Points off of turnover in transition for the Highliners. Their largest lead of the game is 8 points. Here comes Haug, the floater the other way. That shot's no good. And another foul. This will be the 4th foul of the quarter on Central Cass. The junior Cotton picks up that foul, just her first. Shot clock turned off for the final 24 seconds of the first quarter. Cotton pressuring all the way out to the logo on Tessa Olsen. Anderson thought about the 3, working on Preen. Olsen pulls up, got it blocked by Cotton. And at the end of the first quarter, the Bank North scoreboard reads 22-14 in favor of Valley City after 1. Back with the second on your live event after the break.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Second quarter action getting underway now. That last break brought to you by Tope Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies. Give Tope Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. Preen goes baseline, gets cut off. Skip pass to Kegley. Now Severson for the 3 is good. Liv Severson with her first triple of the night. Second three-point make for the Squirrels. Thorson gets cut off by Preen in the lane. Forced to back it out. Olsen lost the handle on it with Cotton in front of her. Another jump ball. I wouldn't even want to try to put the ball down when Ava Cotton's the nearest defender, because she's just going to go straight for it. Central Cass gets a score and they stop. A near turnover in the backcourt. Haug double teamed. There's already been a 10-second call. There's a second. Ava Cotton, Kenley Haug unable to advance the ball into the front court for Central Cass. So they get the score, they get the stop, but then turn it back over. Potratz driving left and blocked out of bounds by Liv Severson. Severson provides the most size and length for the Squirrels on defense. It shows up right there with the block. Potratz swings to Olsen. And a foul. Kegley was there defending, and she'll get called for the push.
Hold on, number 2, Becky Kegley. Second personal, first team foul of the quarter.
Potratz skips it long to the right corner for Anderson, gets it back. Dakota Potratz high steps through the lane. Good cut by Anderson, but it's blocked away by Emery Holland, but a steal. And a foul on Holland. Holland picks up her second, will come out, as well as Kegley, both with 2 fouls. Addison Hushka and Abby Kovervig come back into the game. Olsen pass inside. Haug tried to come help for the steal. And now free throws coming for Dakota Potratz.
Number 15, Addison Hushka, first personal, 13 foul of the quarter. Dakota Potratz to the line, 2 shots.
First free throw for Potratz does not drop. And the lefty goes 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. 5 points for her in the first half. 6-point advantage on the Bank North scoreboard, and a timeout called by Jay Bachman. Will keep it here for this one. This break in the action brought to you by Tope Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies today. Give Tope Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. That's 701-347-4045. And our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Bank North. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Jimmy Howard has his full court press working well. As we get a little bit of cleaning up on the court here, but a couple 10-second calls. You don't see that every day, but that's a sign of a really good press that Valley City is throwing out here tonight. This is a big 6 minutes right here. Central Cass needs to cut into this lead. Down goes Dakota Potratz right there as Haug goes with the crossover. Hushka to the rim and a foul. Madison Anderson picks up the foul. Her first, team first, and Hushka to the line to shoot a pair, whereas Central Cass does shoot well as she cannot connect on the first. They shot 17 for 21 in their game against Oak Grove. Shot it really well. Over 80% as well against Northern Cass in their last victory, but 0 for 2 here for Hushka. Couple deflections, good backdoor cuts from Potratz, but she couldn't finish. Too strong on the layup after a really nice backdoor. And then Potratz commits the foul on top of it, so that's going to be her third foul. She might not see the floor until the second half. Press broken. Here comes Cotton. Hushka for the long two. Rattles out. Cotton nearly got a deflection, but here comes Anderson from right to left. Bounce pass to Tessa Olson. Pulls up. Just a little bit short. Good box out and rebound from Liv Severson. Good move from Cotton, gets it across for Central Cass, doing a better job in this quarter breaking the press. The Highliners defense though on the half court, not too shabby either. Nice move from Haug, scoop layup, oh that was beautiful right there. Kenley Haug showing off the handles. Anderson tried to thread the bounce pass in the lane, but Severson comes up with the steal and then a foul going against Thorson. The senior Hadley Thorson's going to pick up the foul. That's her first, team third. Severson with speed across the half-court line. Hushka with the baseline drive. Pass tipped out of bounds, stays with Central Cass. .15 to go on the shot clock. Severson gets busy. There's a whistle underneath, and a foul on Anderson will get called for the block.
Number 14, Madison Anderson, second personal. Gives Severson line 2 shots.
Severson looking for a 2-for-2 trip to the charity stripe. There it is. 5 of 7 in the first half at the free throw line for Central Cass. Nice bounce pass underneath. Anderson couldn't finish. That one goes. Katie Burchill, the freshman, having a really nice first half, 7 points off the bench. Severson creates her own shot, fading baseline, didn't get it to drop. Pass underneath. And Greta Govan backs underneath the basket, gets the easy lay-in. we're going to have a timeout right here. Valley City's fan section is not too happy with that call. It didn't look like Central Cass had possession. The whistle was blown when the ball was in nobody's possession, but we're going to break as Central Cass trails by 6. 3 minutes to go in the half.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
3 minutes to go in the first half. More pressure in the backcourt from Valley City. They get the steal. Here comes Dakota Potratz trying to finish. He does. More points off of turnover. Lead back up to 8. Cotton, tough angle, couldn't get it to fall. Burchill with the rebound. Anderson and Burchill have been impactful players off the bench. Here comes Olsen, saloon dooring a couple defenders into the lane and scores. That's a double-digit lead now. And a jump ball. The official still conferring, and it's going to be Central Cass basketball. 2:26 to go in the half. Lead is ballooned back up to 10 on the Bank North scoreboard for the Highliners. Haug rifles a pass. Holland, baseline jumper, no good. She got her first shot to drop. It was a 3 from the corner off of a press break, but since then she has been very quiet. Foul on Aspen Preen reaching in. It's Burchill they were looking to go to in the post again.
Ball to number 22, Aspen Preen.
Bounce pass underneath and hand in the air. Jump ball will keep it with Valley City. Third attempt on the inbound pass from the baseline. Central Cass defending it well. Lob pass to Anderson. Holland backing off to make sure she doesn't get a foul. Cotton high up on Olsen. Central Cass is digging in defensively right here. What a good defensive possession that was. Holland gets out of the double team. And a double dribble on Cotton. Another tie-up. It was a 6-point advantage at the end of the first quarter at 20-14. It's now 31-21, so Valley City has been able to put together a similar quarter as to what they did in the first, giving themselves a little bit more breathing room. Haug puts up the 3, just off. Preen, offensive rebound. She's going to go back up with it. Rattles out. Tough bounce right there for Preen. Burchill couldn't handle the pass. Haug sprint dribbling to the left-hand lay. Got the shot altered by Dakota Potratz. Olsen posting up on Cotton, gets underneath, but that is an offensive foul with a hook. Olsen and Cotton going at it underneath. Cotton wins this battle via the whistle. Kegley around the Kenley Haug screen. Preen steps through on a defender. Holland, corner three, doesn't fall. Olsen able to go over Cotton for the rebound. Olsen a significant size advantage on the boards, and now the layup underneath doesn't fall. Good box out by Kegley, and that will end the first half. 10-point advantage on the scoreboard. Valley City up at intermission. We'll take a break and come back with our Farmers Union Wadley and Kramer Agency halftime show after the break.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street at I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
And welcome back to Central Cass High School in Castleton, North Dakota. This is the Farmers Union Wesleyan and Kramer Agency Insurance halftime show. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castleton and surrounding communities. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance, come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service you would expect. Let's get the scoring recap in for half number one. 31 points from Valley City, and they did it with 5 different scorers in the first half. Leading the way with 8 points, Drew Potratz knocked down a pair of threes and a layup as well, but she has 3 fouls already in the first half. She sat the final 5 minutes of the first half. So we'll keep an eye on how active she is defensively when she comes back in the second half. And we'll see if Central Cass can attack her on defense to give themselves an advantage going against a defender that has to be a little bit more back on their heels with those 3 fouls. But Potratz with 8 to lead, and then Dakota Potratz with 7. Katie Burchill off the bench with 7. Tessa Olsen with 7, and Greta Govan with 2. 4 free throw makes for Valley City in the first half, and 3 threes, 2 from Drew Potratz and 1 from Tessa Olsen. And for Central Cass, 6 different scorers for 21 total points. Leading the way, Liv Severson with 7. 1 field goal make from 2, 1 field goal make from 3, and then 2 for 2 at the free throw line for her 7. Abby Koprovic had 4 first quarter points. Ava Cotton and Emery Holland each have 3. Cotton got hers on an N1 and a free throw. And Emery Holland with a first quarter corner 3 off the press break. One of the 2 3-point makes for Central Cass in the first half. And then Kenley Haug made a nice scoop layup from the right side. So that is the 21 points for Central Cass. It was 20-14 after the first quarter, 6-point advantage for Valley City. And then they opened up a little bit more breathing room, 10-point advantage in the locker room right now. We'll get back with our keys to the second half when we come back from break. This is the Farmers Union Insurance Wadsley and Kramer Agency halftime show.
Your home for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in.
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on yourliveevent.com.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Welcome back to the Farmers Union Insurance Wadsley and Kramer Agency halftime show. Valley City up by 10 as they return to the floor with 2 minutes to go before the second half. Let's get to our keys of the second half for both teams, starting with Valley City. To protect this lead, they're going to need to keep using their size. We saw Burchell off the bench score 7 points. The freshman, got to keep an eye on her when she returns in the second half. Her size has really been a factor in the post. Central Cass doesn't really have anyone that can one-on-one stop her from getting post-up catches, and that really has just been fueling their entire offense. They get post looks, and they're spraying it back out to the perimeter or hitting cuts off the post-up. So a really good first half offensively from the freshman, Katie Burchell. And then keep the pressure up in the backcourt. Valley City forced 2 10-second violations in the first half and just suffocated Central Cass in the backcourt. They are giving that long pass up if Central Cass can make it. They've had Emery Holland leak out a number of times into the front court with not a soul around her. But Central Cass has just been unable to make the home run pass all the way down the floor. And then for Central Cass, it is that press break. If you can make that long pass down the floor, there is nobody guarding Emery Holland, and she burned Valley City one time in the first quarter when she made a 3 off of it. But since then, we haven't really seen a lot of press break go the way of Central Cass's favor. So they got to improve that for the starting in the third quarter, and then get to the free throw line. You've got Drew Potratz with 3 fouls in the first half already. So one of the most impactful players, the highest scorer in this game, sat 5 minutes in a row to end the first half because of foul trouble. You got to keep her on the bench if you're Central Cass to have a chance at winning this game. And both teams will return to the floor as our Farmers Union Insurance, Boisley and Kramer Agency halftime show comes to an end. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castleton and surrounding communities. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance, come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service you'd expect. Tessa Olson with a spin move will back it out. Drew Potratz is in the starting lineup to start the third quarter. Sometimes teams with a player that has 3 fouls already in the first half, they might even sit a couple minutes to start the second. Here comes Cotton with a drive to the basket. Lots of contact underneath, and she'll get 2 shots. Cotton able to hit the first. It's a lot easier to break the press on misses than makes, so getting stops is, I mean, it's already a huge emphasis for Central Cass, but getting a stop on defense can help your offense not have to struggle to get the ball up the floor so much. Cotton 1 for 2 at the line. The attack underneath. Dakota Potratz will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Holland will pick up the foul. That's her third. That comes less than a minute into the third quarter. Solid 2 for 2 trip. Valley Cities look comfortable at the free throw line tonight. A nice double at the scorer's table. Cotton gets out a really nice pass for what she had available to her. Severson cutting in. Spacing a little bit off, but Kobervig a nice fake, and she drains the mid-range shot. That's a big shot to be able to make right there when the spacing was a little bit congested on the far corner. Good fake pass, gets herself an open shot. Step through from Drew Potratz back into the game, back into the scoring column, just over a minute into the second half. She's got 10 points, the first to double digits in tonight's game. Holland thought about the 3. They'll reset it down 11. Cotton inside. There's another foul on Potratz, and that's her 4th. It'll be an earlier return to the game than expected for Katie Burchill, and she'll have to come in for Potratz. Cotton able to make the first at the line. And that's really what active cutting can do for you. It forces teams to be playing on your hip a little bit more than in front of you, leading to some more whistles, some more fouls where the Squirrels excel at the line. 4 free throw makes for Ava Cotton tonight. Burchill gets the elbow catch. Olsen, the blow by, and puts it in with the left. And that's what those post touches do. When you can get a elbow touch that commits 2 to the ball, creates a poor closeout on Olsen there, and she was able to get an easy 2 points. Valley City gets a stop on the other end and will have a chance to take their biggest lead of the game tonight. Dakota Potrats for 3, no good. Cotton comes up with the rebound, fires it ahead to Holland, lays it in transition. Central Cass gets up, gets out and running after they get the rebound with the odd man rush. Burchill gets fouled before the shot, I think they said. Oh man, just a straight line drive to the basket right there. Nobody picked up Burchill. Coach Bachman has to be a little bit confused on the defensive play from the Squirrels that possession. Holland steps back for 3, got it blocked. Stays Central Cass basketball as called by Jay Bachman. Severson gets the inbound touch. Holland for 3, they need it. Off the heel, not missing by much. Holland a good shooter from beyond the arc. Three-point shot up for Valley City, well short, but Olsen snares the offensive board. Olsen chased off the line by Holland. Burchill through the contact, can't finish. Kegley able to grab it, and numbers for Central Cass as they get up the floor quickly. Holland doesn't take the shot. Severson will give it up to Cotton for the 3, left wing, and it rattles in. Much needed 3 for the Squirrels, and Cotton knocks down their first trifecta of the night. Olsen step back. That's no good. Cotton another rebound. She's been active on the defensive glass tonight. She also has an and one off of an offensive rebound and put back. Severson, elbow, squares up, fires, comes up short. Olsen on the move. Burchill going up over Kegley, trying to just use that size straight over Kegley, but it's out of bounds. Central Cass basketball. A bevy of subs coming back into the game. Haug running point, gets the ball right back and had it stripped underneath. Long pass. Severson is the defender on that one. She gets the steal, fires to Cotton. Good ball movement. Holland with the finish underneath. Some quick ball movement. Leads to a nice look for the Squirrels, now down by just 6. Burchill, another attack and a foul. That foul's going to get called on Emery Holland right there for her 4th. Not a good sign for Central Cass as she was starting to heat up a little bit. She's got 4 points in the quarter, had just 3 in the first half. So Cobbervig will come back into the game after just a short rest. Some slow movements around the perimeter. And a steal. Kayleen Nielsen with the takeaway, but Central Cass gets it right back. Haug, jab step, stripped of the basketball. New shot clock to work with for the Squirrels. And that's going to be an illegal screen called on Liv Severson for her 2nd foul. 4th team foul on Central Cass in the 3rd quarter. Zone defense. Nobody picks up the shooter right there in Nielsen. Rebound is pulled down by Severson. Kegley, jab step, working on Govan. Cotton, left wing 3, short. Would have trimmed it to a 3-point game as Valley City's offense has gone cold. Olsen squares up, fires from 3, that's good. Tessa Olsen with 12 points in the game. Her 2nd 3-point make. And a turnover, it will send it back to Valley City after a big swing. An open 3-point look for Cotton did not fall, but then it does for Olsen. So it could have been a 3-point game. Balloons to 9 on the Bank North scoreboard. Final couple possessions coming up in the 3rd. With a chance to go back to double digits, but stolen away by Kegley. Cotton dribbles to her own sideline, finds another double team. Lob to the corner. Haug, corner 3, no good. Final seconds, here comes Olsen. Steps through, Govan, the triple from the corner does not drop, and that's how the 3rd quarter will end. 9-point advantage. Central Cass had cut in to the lead for Valley City. But we're going to go to the 4th, almost the same gap as we had at halftime. Goes down from 10 to 9-point advantage for Valley City. We'll take a break and come back with the 4th quarter from Castleton in just a moment.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
That break in the action brought to you by Cass County Mutual. They provide insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. Back with the 4th quarter here, a 9-point advantage for the Highliners, who have controlled this one from the 1st quarter. A steady diet of Drew Potrats, Dakota Potrats, and Tessa Olsen in the starting lineup has been key for the Highliners, but then the bench performance from Burchill with 9 points has been a nice shot in the arm, and as that's the advantage on the score that they have right now. And Huska doesn't catch the pass, so it's going to skip out of bounds and a turnover for Central Cass. Potrats lets it fly from deep. He's looking for the 12-point advantage, but comes up empty. Preen gets out of a double team, finds Kegley. The initial passes out of the double teams have been all right. Step through from Kegley, and she scores. It's just been getting full swings after double teams that have been difficult for Central Cass. The doubles are coming hard and then recovering well. That's a great block by Severson. Gets the layup on the other end. Down to a 5-point lead after a little 4-0 burst to begin the fourth quarter. That ball's poked away and stolen. Preen comes up with it, looking for somewhere to go. Slows it up for Severson. Kobervig kicks to Kegley, doesn't take the mid-range shot. Kobervig will. Skips it off the far side of the iron. Smallest the lead in the second half has been is 5. Olsen might have gotten away with an extra step, but she capitalizes. 14 points for the senior Tessa Olsen. Olsen tried to save it back in after getting her hands on that pass. Kobervig gets underneath on the baseline, but she stepped on it out of bounds. Good defense in the half court from Valley City that we've seen all of tonight. Ava Cotton comes back in after just a short stint on the bench. Kenley Haug returns as well to provide some sharpshooting. Look at the ball movement from Valley City. The difference in this game has been how quickly these passes are getting off. Olsen gets the 3 up, misses wide right, and then a miss from Potrats underneath. Central Cass dodges a couple bullets on that possession. Haug to the corner. Kobervig doesn't take the 3. Cotton on the cut, up and under, couldn't get it to go. Blocked from behind by Burchill. Great defensive play to prevent the layup. Jump ball after the tie-up. We have an out-of-town final for girls basketball in North Dakota as Oaks is taking down Lisbon on Lisbon tonight. So a road win for Oaks, 40-34 is your final there. Haug for 3, they needed that one to fall, it doesn't. Under 4 minutes to go. Olsen chased off the 3-point line, puts up the 2, no good. Severson the strong rebound. And another out-of-town final that we got here tonight, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood with a 53-48 victory over Maple River. Another road victory as Wyndmere-Lidgerwood takes down the Raiders. Kegley cuts it down to just a 5-point game. Cotton's going to get called for a foul. That's the first team foul on either side, well over halfway into the final quarter. Mid-range shot from Olsen. There she goes again. Big second half for Tessa Olsen. Already 9 points in the half with 3 minutes to play, and it's still 16 points on the night. Olsen is your leading scorer in the game, and Kegley's going to get fouled and will go to the line for 2 more shots. It's Dakota Potratz that picks up the foul. Just 1 on her, but Drew Potratz with 4. Central Cass will call timeout with 3 minutes to go, and we'll step aside, come back with the conclusion of our game here in just a moment.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
That break in the action brought to you by Tope Insurance. Get in touch with Tope Insurance at 701-347-4045. Bank North scoreboard shows a 7-point advantage for Valley City. Highliners looking to close out a win here, which they've controlled the game for most of the way. The lead has been as large as 11, but Central Cass has really never been out of it. Just hanging around in Kegley, unable to hit the first free throw. Every point crucial here as the scoring has slowed down a lot from what the first quarter pace was. Really balanced scoring on the Central Cass side. 6 from Coppervig, 7 Kegley, 9 Severson, 9 Cotton, 7 Holland. They need a stop on the defensive end if they're going to have any chance at pulling off this comeback. It is a 2-possession game after the make from Kegley. And Kegley sniffs out a steal right there. They were trying to get it to Olsen in the corner. Cotton with the take to the basket, but it's blocked away by Katie Burchill. Big game from Burchill. Here comes Potratz with the 3, no good. Haug with the block from the backside. Here comes the 7th grader Haug, the shortest player on the floor after getting the block, leading the break in transition. Cotton for 3, offline. Severson sticks it in reverse and got it. This is the closest it's been since the first quarter. And then Cotton picks up the foul, running over Dakota Potratz. 3rd foul on Cotton. Honestly, not the worst foul in the world because they've only got 2 fouls in the quarter and only 1 on Valley City, so they're going to need a couple more fouls if they have to get into a must-foul situation. Preen goes for the poke away on Potrat. Severson with the switch forces the wild shot, and Severson with the takeaway. Central Cass coming up big on defense, and a foul. Dakota Potratz will pick up the foul. That's her second. Both teams just with 2 fouls still, so this isn't, we're not into any kind of bonus yet. .90 seconds to play. 3-point shot up from Holland is no good. That would have set this place on fire. Potratz puts on the brakes. Burchill, big lay-in right there. Into double digits. And a turnover right there is going to lead to Valley City getting it back. You need a big stop here if you're Central Cass. Be aggressive, go for that ball. They can afford to foul here. They still have 2 more fouls to give. Any basket here from Valley City could be the kill shot. Potratz waltzing through the lane, can't get it to go. Oh, but it's thrown away. No one from Central Cass picked up on the ball. Valley City is content just to let time tick off right now, and Olsen with the lay-in makes them pay. It's an 8-point game. 18 points from Tessa Olsen. It's scramble time now for the Squirrels. They need something to get up in a hurry. Holland for the 3 off the heel. And the Highliners are going to hang on here. A 50-42 victory. Valley City goes 2-0 on the year against Central Cass, taking both the home matchup and coming on the road here tonight in Castleton. They get an 8-point win in both of the matchups. The first one, 71-63, a completely different style game. This one, much more defensive-centric. 50-42 is our final, and we'll come back with our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show around the break, give you the scoring rundown and our postgame interviews.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
I'm Freya Angen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Welcome to the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up for the Tommy Club through the app today, and new members get their first 30 days for free. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. And the scoring recap here from Castleton tonight. 42 points put up from Castleton, led by Liv Severson tonight in a balanced attack in scoring. They had 5 players that scored 6 or more points, but just not anyone that stuck out enough to pull them all the way back in this one. Severson leads with 11, Ava Cotton with 9, Holland and Kegley with 7 apiece, Coppervig with 6, and Kenley Haug with 2 points. And then for the 50, put up by Jimmy Howard's Highliners tonight, they were led by the senior Tessa Olson, and her 18-point performance. She knocked down a couple triples, but a lot of it was mid-range jump shooting and getting to the rim, but a really good, complete 3-level scoring performance from Tessa Olson tonight. So Coach Howard definitely got to be happy with her, with his senior and how she played tonight. Then a couple other double-digit scores, 3 in double digits for the Highliners. Katie Burchill off the bench with probably the most underrated performance of the night. This game would have been a lot closer at the end if Burchill did not provide that spark off the bench. Double digits from the freshman. Her size was really a factor in the post tonight. She used it to her advantage the entire time, and that's what was able to stem the tide on a couple of runs. She got to the free throw line, and they didn't really have a good matchup for Burchill in the post. It was tough to guard her one-on-one. So when doubles came, she was able to pass it out right away. And as a freshman, someone with having that knowledge to get the ball out that quick and make good decisions with it, that is important to have, and not a very common thing. So good job for Burchill tonight with her double-digit bench performance. And then Drew Potratz probably would have had more than the 10 points she had tonight if she was not in foul trouble for all of it. She picked up 2 in the first quarter, picked up another in the second, so she sat the final 5 minutes of the first half all in a row due to her third foul. Picked one up early in the third as well, so just not a lot of minutes here from Drew Potratz tonight, but when she was on the floor, she looked really good. 10 points, a couple threes, couple layups for the senior Drew Potratz, and then Dakota Potratz, the sophomore, with 9 points tonight. No made threes, but she did have 3 free throws and 3 makes from the field. And then Greta Govan, the only other player to score. Just 5 players that scored for for Valley City tonight, and no additional scores in the second. They all had at least their points, their 1 basket in the first half. So it wasn't really a necessary balanced performance, as Olsen was able to just kind of carry them whenever Drew Potratz was on the bench. So we'll step aside and come back with our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game and our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game when we come back from our break.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
And welcome back to the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. Josh Boyko with you here on the call tonight. Joey Hughes was our camera operator. And let's hand out some awards, shall we? First, our RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Play of the Game. And that will go to Katie Birchhill. And not just one play, but multiple plays. The elbow post-ups and the block post-ups that Birchhill was putting up tonight. Those touches were the most valuable for the team as she was able to pass out of double teams. She was able to pass out of double teams when those were thrown at her on the post due to her size and make good decisions, whether that was going up strong for the layup or passing out to open teammates that led to open shots off of three-pointers and closeouts. So Birchhill is your RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Play of the Game with her post-ups. RDK Enterprises has locations in Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planting updates, information, and questions, contact RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. And our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game is Tessa Olson, who we will hear from in just a minute. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Olson had a game-high 18 points, knocking down a couple triples and being a true three-level threat out there tonight, and we'll hear from her after the break.
Growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Your home for the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament at NDSCS is yourliveevent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond, this would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on your live event.
For these two. Open, Buckholtz, right wing three-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com starting February 9th.
Welcome back to our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show, joined here by our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Tessa Olson, dropping a game-high 18 points. And Tessa, what was working out there for you tonight? All game long, you seemed locked in.
I just felt relaxed and just went with the flow and tried to get my open shot.
And how important was Katie Birchhill's performance off the bench tonight? She had 11 points and was able to make some nice passes out of double teams to you.
Yeah, she's someone that we rely on a lot. With her inside, it helps us work as a team and then get the points that we need.
What was the message in the locker room? Things were going pretty good at halftime. How did you keep the momentum going in the second?
We just said that we wanted to keep firing it up and just pull out the win and put together our second half.
How important was full court pressure in tonight's game? Because you guys were pretty relentless back there on Central Cass.
Yeah, we just tried to get through and just get through their press, get through our press, and just get across the court and play defense and everything.
Yeah, how important was it to get double teams along the sidelines and baselines? We saw a lot of those. Was that an emphasis throughout tonight's contest?
Yeah, we just try to move through our press, and that's mainly what our press wants to do is get them stuck in corners and just trap the ball and try to get a steal off of it.
How big is this win for you guys tonight?
Really big. We have like 2 regular region games left, and we want to like win both of them so we can get back up to hopefully the #1 seed.
Best of luck as you go on your way up to #1, hopefully, and a good performance tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
All right, and back here on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, joined here by Jimmy Howard of the Highliners, as you guys got a big victory here on the road tonight. How big is this one?
For us, it was a pretty big win, and as far as what our ultimate goal is here at the end of the season, and we know right now every game is got the 1 seed on the line, and for a team that had a hard time competing in the EDC to suddenly have an opportunity to be the #1 seed in the region, that's huge for us, and we're just trying to take it one game at a time. And this was one of those games, ugly as it may have been in the second half, we found a way to get it done. And at the end of the season, nobody cares how ugly a W is. A W is a W.
Yeah, much different go-around than the first game against Central Cass this year, but you come out triumphant by 8 both times. What were some of the differences that you noticed?
Their aggression at home. They shot the ball better here at home. It's just, and we ran into some foul trouble, and we got some kids out sick right now, and so our makeup for how we could sub was a little bit different this game as well. So I thought that they gave us some trouble with their zone a little bit, and then it took us a couple possessions to figure out where some of the spots were that we could get shots.
Yeah, you mentioned some foul trouble with Drew Potratz going out early with 3 and 4 fouls, missing some significant time. But Katie Burchill, talk a little bit about her performance stepping up off the bench, 11 points tonight.
Katie's been a huge 6th man for us all season. She's come off the bench. She really gives us some inside presence that not a lot of players on our team can give us. And she gives problems to a lot of teams we play because not a lot of the teams have a post player like that. And so she really understands what she's supposed to do. She's out there to get us some points, be an inside presence, rebound, and kind of protect the paint for us defensively.
I mean, she did all of that with flying colors tonight, and it wasn't just the scoring, but even some really good quick decision-making and pass-outs in the post right there out of some double teams because they couldn't guard her one-on-one. How big was the quick decision-making tonight?
You know, she's really improved on that over the season. You know, she's only a freshman, first time being in a lot of these situations. Early in the season, she wasn't as quick with those decisions, but in practice and in games, she's gotten a lot of practice with being double-teamed and having to make those decisions. And she made the right ones tonight on the kickouts, and then we were able to move the ball and find a gap somewhere to get a shot up.
And then we talked with Tessa just a moment ago. 18 points from her to lead the all scorers tonight. How big was she?
I thought she played great. I thought she picked her spots where she needed to. I didn't think she forced a lot of stuff. And our team's really bought into it doesn't matter whose night it is. We're going to try to get 4 in double figures, and everyone's going to do a little bit of everything. And when it's time to step up, you know, our seniors, in the past it's been Drew on the scoring side, or it's been Katie on the scoring side. Tonight it was Tessa's turn, and she kind of had to step up a little bit just because of the foul trouble with Drew.
Well, you almost had 4 in double digits. Dakota had 9, but you got 3 in double digits. So I would still say mission accomplished here tonight, as the quest for the 1 seed is still alive, right?
Yes, thank you.
So thanks for joining me, and have a safe trip home.
All right, thank you very much.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
And wrapping things up from Central Cass here tonight on our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. We've heard both from Jimmy Howard and Tessa Olson tonight after another 8-point victory for the Highliners over Central Cass. This one in much different fashion, though. But the Highliners' quest for the 1 seed still alive as they will push on to the end of the season, looking to win out and take that number 1 seed over Kindred. And your final score tonight, 50-42. Thank you for joining in. Cameraman tonight was Joey Hughes. I'm Josh Boyko. Big thank you to all of our sponsors here on tonight's broadcast. We could not put on our show each and every night without our wonderful sponsors. So if you see them out and about, give them a thank you, because they're really what fuels what we do here at yourliveevent.com, which is powered by R&J Broadcasting and Hallstatt Telephone Company. Thank you for joining us, and have a good night.